They destroyed my barn without notice, so I erased their whole lake. As I drove up to my ranch that afternoon, my heart sank. Where my family's 3-generation-old barn used to be, there was just splintered wood, bent metal, and an orange HOA sign nailed on a post. Removed in accordance with HOA code enforcement. Building breached visual standards. Visual standards? My barn was not even in their district. I have 160 acres of active ranch land. The HOA owns the luxury complex beside it, manicured lawns, golf carts, and a sparkling man-made lake. My side, cattle, hay, fences, and that barn. But somehow reality spoiled their postcard view. They didn't call. They didn't give notice. They just sent bulldozers and destroyed a part of my family's heritage. That's when I realized something: the tire marks through my lawn and a contractor's business card that had been left behind. They figured I'd roll over. But they had no idea what kind of error they'd made. Because that beautiful lake they adore so much, it only happened to exist due to a dam constructed 50 years ago on my property, and a valve that regulates its water supply, locked in my shed. Years back, the original board pleaded me to permit the lake. Out of charity, I did. No easement, no contract, just faith. But my charity was bulldozed along with my barn. So I went into that shed, opened the valve, and waited. By morning, the water level had receded. By day 2, the boat dock sat isolated in mud. Fish flopped in diminishing puddles. Resort guests cleaned out and departed. And the HOA president, Greg, stormed up onto my porch, face red. "You can't do this," he growled. I unfolded the map of the property. "This land, this dam, this water, all mine." He grumbled something about attorneys. Too late. I'd already filed a police report for illegal demolition, a civil lawsuit for damages, and leaked aerial photos of their empty lake to the local news. Within days, the HOA wasn't just looking at a dry lake. They were drowning in lawsuits, bad press, and angry homeowners demanding answers. They begged me to restore the flow. They would rebuild the barn, compensate for damages, even grant a permanent easement with an ongoing fee. I declined. I instead insisted they truck and water themselves weekly just to maintain their paradise from becoming a desert crater. So now, every time Karen and Greg gaze at their so-called resort, they're reminded of the farmer they underestimated. Because if you knock down a man's barn, he may just suck dry your whole lake. If you enjoy revenge tales like this and want more ridiculous HOA drama, like, share, comment where you're watching from, and subscribe to Neighbor Wars HQ. You won't believe what's about to happen next.